game, man. What a game.
I'm just going to let you Can you handle this? This Samoan Raider's just going to go ahead and take over the post-game show. You talk. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it either.
Go ahead.
Man.
No, it's all you, man. Go ahead.
It was like, man, today was a tough day for the Raidernation. Shout out to the Bears, man. They handled business. But the Raiders, I don't know what was going on, man. Just the way that we started this game, ending off this game, it just didn't feel like the vibe was there, man, at all.
I know, man. Coming to you guys live from Sahara, Las Vegas, every home game weekend. This weekend, we're inside of Chickies and Pete's Sports Bar. Probably, obviously, the best part of our day was being inside here. Not watching the game that was on TV, but we got to talk about it. There's a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of bad vibes. There's a lot of instant reactions. We had about 45 minutes to sit on it and think about it. And
that's a good thing.
And I still don't want to talk about it.
It's never good to talk about a loss, but, at the end of the day, we just got to come on here, talk about it, and just get it over with, man.
Yeah. Let's quit messing around, man. Let's get in this game review.
Yes, sir.
Man, I can't tell what's worse, the slow starts or the penalties.
Damn, I would say what really killed us in the beginning was those penalties. Definitely, man. And man, shout out to the chat up in here. But I do believe that the penalties were really, the penalties were really killing us in the beginning.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it did help the Bears out to score their first touchdown.
Yeah.
And then since then, it just seemed that we couldn't get anything going the rest of the game at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, John Gruden and his play calling.
Our offense is definitely the issue right now. And I can't figure out what it is. Like, they can't just seem to find their identity. I'm not sure what the problem is, but whatever is going on right now between John Gruden and between our offensive line struggles, the run game kind of picking up. Finally, Josh Jacobs out there looking healthy, good. But for some reason, still, we couldn't get anything going. You know what we really missed this week?
Who?
No, what we really
what's
missed
the weakness?
Deep ball.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, that's probably the reason we have 3 wins to begin with, right?
True.
I mean, honestly, that's what kept us in games. We struggled.
And not only that, our offensive line, man, we switched it up this week. Alex Leatherwood moved into the guard, and Brandon Parker moved to the outside at the right tackle position, and we still had penalties on the offensive line, especially on our first drive when we scored. We initially scored that touchdown with Josh Jacobs to put us up 7-0.
Yeah,
and got called back because of a penalty that could have easily been fixed, but man, it was just tough to really watch this game throughout because we couldn't get anything going, man.
It's from the start too. That's what I hate is how many games this has been in a row. It's not just this year, but it tracks back to last year of straight games of not scoring on our first possession, and it's ridiculous. I'm so sick of, especially 3 and outs. Oh, big shocker! We went 3 and out to start the game, right? Because I mean that's a normal thing right now for us. It's routine. We got to find a way to set the tone, and I'm not sure what that is. Are we not prepared coming out? I mean, we used to. What was weird is John Gruden's bread and butter for the longest time was the first drive.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, beginning of his coaching with us this last stint was, man, we were scoring on every first possession. Every time we touched the ball, we were going out there, and it was just dialed in. I don't know did he get tired of that and started saving his good plays for later in the game, but it's not working.
I don't even know, man. But the run game is his bread and butter as well, but we just can't get that going in the beginning of the game.
No.
And like I said, I could predicate that back to the offensive line as well. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were able to open up holes, but when Derek Carr was out there, trying to drop back and throw the ball, it just seemed like he didn't have a lot of time. And you look at the Chicago Bears defense, man, they do have a solid front four. And they were rushing only 4 defensive linemen, and they were getting to Derek Carr a lot in this game.
Getting wild in here. Why are we getting so dark in here?
Oh, I think
we need. Not sure what happened here. We got some lighting changes here.
Oh, okay.
We need producer Mike, man. We need producer Mike back.
It's all good. It's a dark day for a dark loss.
It's happening. So here's the deal. We were at least able to get points on the board first, right? So we have a field goal to start, what is our second possession?
Yeah, it was our second possession.
Which is good, right? I mean, Kenyon Drake got involved, one of his only touches of the game. Waller gets involved. The Bryan Edwards drop in the end zone, though. I mean, the field goal is good. We got points on the board. Should have been a touchdown. Should have been 7-0.
Man, not only that play, Bryan Edwards dropped a pass later on in the game that really really hurt us in the game. But overall, man, like I said, sheesh. It just seemed like John Gruden couldn't dial anything up to start off this game. But that drive alone, we were driving down the field pretty well. Like everything was clicking, and we just couldn't. Couldn't get into the end zone, man.
Yeah, we're adjusting a little light here. Still a little dark. I don't know what's going on. We're missing producer Mike. Producer Mike isn't here with us this week, but we can make ends meet.
Real quick, my bad.
Go ahead.
Real quick, shout out to G-Town 488 for the $5 donation. He says Gruden got beat by a rookie head coach last week and a rookie QB this week. Let that sink in. Ooh,
I know.
I guess, man. It was two tough losses, man. The Chargers game, man, we started off slow, and in this game, we started off slow as well.
Yeah. And the penalties, it wasn't just starting off slow on offense, then on defense. And it's not that they were bad penalties, they were just BS penalties. That's what I'm sick of.
Is that crazy? I don't know what the refs are doing out there, man.
We lost to two teams today, the refs and the Bears. Both of them. Man. We should be 3-3. That's two losses.
But at the end of the day, man, even with those BS penalties, we still got to find a way to go out there and win. And, at the end of the day, John Gruden's got to dial up a play call, a scheme to go out there and at least come back and win this game, because this game was still within reach. We were down 2 scores and we still couldn't come back.
Yeah. Drop in the chat. I see you guys getting active in there. There's absolutely 0 things that were good in this game. Blow up the team, Mark Thomas. I mean, hey, this is how we are as Raider fans, man. We're passionate, right? And obviously, instant reactions like this are never going to be positive after a game that was that ugly. So I get it. We might go 3-14. We're gonna win some more games. We got to pick ourselves back up, and we got to beat the Broncos. A good divisional win. A team that, even though that they haven't played a ton of good teams, they stacked up a few wins. You know what I mean? They're up there in the rankings, and we got to be able to take them down.
We're still in it, man. We're still in it. The AFC West is still open. I think we're down 1 game right now to the Los Angeles Chargers right now, but we're still in it, man. We got to clean some things up, but I don't know what they're going to do from now on. I mean, from here on out, because I know there's going to be a lot of talk about our coach. Yeah. But, man, we do got to clean it up. I mean, I don't want this to end up like the 2017 season where we start off hot and then everything just goes downhill, man. I mean, we have everything going for us in this game. I mean, in this season. Yeah. So I don't want to just throw it away because of off the field antics.
Exactly.
But I do want to give a shout out real quick to Tassi CLC for the $10 donation. Thank you so much. It says, we did better. This O-line is still terrible. No push, penalties, too much pressure. The only thing about Carr is reverting back to 3rd and longs, and he throws it short. Might as well try and get a PI. Man, I mean, there's a lot in there. Derek Carr is my guy. That's my dude. But I would say that he struggled a bit here and there. And it didn't help that a lot of our wide receivers were dropping wide open passes, man. Like, a lot of passes that could have definitely went for a first down or at least got us some yardage on a 3rd and short. We still couldn't get that. We couldn't get any of those guys to catch the ball. Yeah. And then 4th and shorts, we can't convert on those either, man. We got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. This offensive line, like he says,
we got to get a push.
We couldn't get any push out there.
Yeah.
And we barely got that push with that Nathan Peterman.
I was talking with Rob here, Rob of Black Sunday, while we're watching the game. And, of course, shout out to Black Sunday. Make sure if you guys are ever in Las Vegas, come through Sahara and pick up your Black Sunday gear. They got a little pop-up shop right out in front of every place that we have set up to do a live show. Rob he made a good point. It's so weird, and maybe it's just we look at it because we have that critical eye of being a Raider fan, but it seems like every time that the Raiders are going to run and it's obvious, man, they just blow us up. They get behind the line, they stuff us, and it seems like every time that they need to run the ball, we just can't seem to make it happen. I will say towards the end of the game, we started getting those 3rd and 1s. I mean, we stopped them a couple times on 3rd and 1. We stuffed them.
Our defense did okay, man. They gave us some big plays here and there, but they did okay. They put the ball back into our offense's hands. Like I said, man, John Gruden just got to do a better job at play calling and trying to get us those first downs and get us those touchdowns going forward.
Yeah, Sam A says, I admire you guys how you can stay positive. I'm not going to say I'm positive right now. It's just
trying to stay positive. But
it's just what do we do? Like, as a football team, are they going to go in there and say the things that, the instant reactions, the blow the team up, fire Gruden? Is that going to happen?
No.
What are the discussions that are going to be in the locker room? That's kind of what I want to try and emulate a little bit. Like, what do we do to flip the team around? What do we do to get more wins? Because ultimately, isn't that what we want? We want to win more football games. Exactly. I don't want to just, completely just drag it through the mud, because obviously we're seeing what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of Gruden stuff in the chat. I'm sure you're seeing it in yours too.
I'm sure.
And it's one of those things where you can't jump to those types of conclusions right now. We got to ride it out, and I'm not going to be someone that wants to contribute to everything else that's going on in the media right now, because I mean, they are at our necks with what is going on. So all I want to see is more wins.
I mean, the only way we could shut up the haters is go out and win, and we got to do that next week. This was a tough game for us to watch, a tough game to see, and I know just watching it and just seeing the players out there, I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of different narratives about John Gruden, this team, but we just got to go out there and shut them down by just going out and winning, especially next week.
Yeah. I'm seeing Carr had a hand in this loss. And you made a good point. So it's one of those things where, there was that bad throw at the end of the game, the overthrow. That's something he definitely wanted back. I don't know if there's I think he was getting mad at Edwards, like there was a miscommunication, but that was very far off. So I don't know if it was a way off route.
I don't know, man. I'm a big Derek Carr supporter, but I would have to blame Derek Carr on that throw, man.
Oh, absolutely,
You seen Waller was going across the middle. You could have just hit him for a first down, but then, Brian Edwards, I don't know what the miscommunication was there. But there was a couple of times in this game that Derek Carr could have ran the ball, but he threw it. I know he's trying to make a big play, but just try to get the first downs. And Khalil Mack on the other side, man. Yeah. I got to give props to Khalil Mack. He was getting to our quarterback a lot, and most of that is in due part because of our offensive line and how bad they played. Yeah. I thought that they would be able to at least keep Derek Carr upright, but at the end of the day, I can't put all the blame on Derek Carr. The blame's just got to be put on the whole team in general, from John Gruden, this offensive line. Derek Carr gets some blame.
The entire offense didn't look good. So and that's Derek Carr. You know what I mean? It's all of them.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like we always say, when we win games, Derek Carr's going to get praised. When we lose, he's going to get most of the criticism. So he's just got to go out there and prove everybody wrong. And I know right now the Raider fans are mad. The Derek Carr haters are mad as well, and they want to call for his head and get a new quarterback under center. But it's not going to change anything, man. We just got to pick it up, come back next week, and try to go into Denver and win that game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gino Lucero for the $4.99 donation. And shout out to the Ghost of Judah Tribe for the $2 donation. He says, can't spell Las Vegas without an L. He's not even a Raider fan. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. But thank you for the donation. But yeah, man, the Raiders stunk it up today. The Bears were the better team. I gotta give it up to the Bears, man. Yeah, I can't make too many excuses, because at the end of the day, we gotta go out there and do what we gotta do what we do best, and that's just win, baby.
Just win. That's what's gonna solve everything. I mean, that's gonna be the main ingredient to flipping this thing around. We're 3-2. The one thing we can't do is fall 3-3 to the Broncos. You know what I mean?
That's gonna
go up 3-0, down 3-3.
Because we're on a 2-game losing streak right now.
Yeah, 2-game losing streak, and not very good wins. Like, that's kind of where finally the next game where we come out and we're on fire. You know what I mean? To start the game. Yeah. That's where I feel like we're finally going to be able to flip things around and get this thing going again.
Man, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so. This Raiders team, they always have a way of, giving my hopes up really high. Yeah. And then just shooting it right back down, man. Yeah. But so going into this next week's game, I know on paper it looks like an easy one for us, but it's any given Sunday, man. And a divisional game like this week with the Denver Broncos, man, anything can happen. I just want our team to go out there and show out, Yeah. And shout out to Bernal for the $4.99 donation. He says Al Davis wouldn't let Gruden slide like this. I don't know what you're talking. Well,
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people talk about this email like it's a big deal, bro. It's not, but it makes it even worse when we lose games like this. So everybody's gonna talk about it, and we just gotta let them talk about it, man.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna speak on Al Davis's behalf. You know what I mean? That's obviously, that's not my place to be. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Justin Fields. At one point before halftime, obviously went down, had that hyperextension. It looked like it could have been pretty bad. I was thinking, okay, best case for him, hyperextension, missed a few plays. Andy Dalton kept the drive going. He comes back in, then they score their touchdown to go up 14-3. And we have a chance there now to go out before the half. Yeah. We had 3 minutes left or something before halftime, and we go 3-and-out, man.
Bro.
3-and-out punt before the half. I'm so sick of these 3-and-out punts. It's going to drive me nuts. We went from being one of the most efficient offenses last year. Yeah. We completely flip-flopped. We are not efficient whatsoever. And the only way that we're scoring is just on, like, bizarre throws. All season. You know what I mean? All season, the only way that we're able to score the football, we can have, you get 10 possessions in the game maybe. 8 of them are going to be bad, like not good. We're going 3 and out. We're punting the ball. We're turning it over on those 8 possessions. But then the 2 of them are going to be the ones that we have like all of a sudden a 50-yard deep ball. And we score.
And that's what we were all hoping for, was just that one deep ball to connect.
Yeah.
Man. And we just couldn't get that today. I mean, a lot of drops out there. I wouldn't say it's all Derek Carr's fault, but like still, like our team couldn't get anything going. And I don't know what the deal is with my boy Darren Waller, man. You know, remember that first game, man? Darren Waller was just...
He lit it up.
19 targets, man. Yeah. And he was our offense moving forward, you know. And these past couple of games, he hasn't really gotten targeted a lot. No. And he had one big drop in this game as well that we're not really used to seeing.
You know what's crazy is how much it seems like his targets, the way that Derek Carr's throwing him the ball, is really high most of the time.
Yeah.
Is that something that maybe in practice, is he getting those down? Like, does it seem like a sweet spot, and then in game time he's missing it? He's always been... I mean, what was he last year? Top 5 in yards after the catch among like all receivers. So for him to lose focus, maybe is he too focused on the yards after the catch? Is he trying to get that big gain, that extra 20 or something? Because it looks like he's taking his eye off the ball. He's turning his head upfield, and it's I think that's ultimately what's hurting him.
Just watching the game, man, it just didn't seem like anybody was clicking, man. Like, even our receivers, man. The only guy that I seen out there that I was at least playing, with his heart out there was Hunter Renfrow, man.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfrow was out there doing the damn thing, and
that would be my lights out player of the game. If this wasn't such a stupid game, we'd have a lights out player of the game.
That would be my guy, man. That would be my guy. Shout out real quick to Carlos for the $5 donation. My boy says, did you guys watch the post game presser about Josh Jacobs kind of calling out the offensive line, not opening up holes for him, saying, "Oh, what do you want me to do?"
Oh,
and
it's true.
It is true.
Sucks to call it out, though.
It is kind of true. I mean, Josh Jacobs couldn't run through any holes. I mean, he found some good plays here and there. There was some plays where he ran outside where he could just went straight up the middle, but he got a good point there. Our offensive line overall wasn't really doing much out there to push the defensive line.
Yeah, John Q in the chat says Renfro's the truth.
Oh, he definitely is.
Yeah, he is, man. It's weird how slippery he is. So I think it's so easy to forget the good things about this game, but that catch that he had that was behind him looked like
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, like he just about fell. Defender missed him, flipped it around, juked another guy out. Dude, the way that he landed and was able to pick himself up, my ACL would have been laying at the 40-yard line. Like, it would have just popped out of my leg. I don't understand how he's so flexible, so slippery, so nimble, so athletic. And looks like that, but hey, hats off to
Hunter Renfrow is a dog. Shout out to Roy for being a member for 7 months. He says, sometimes I can't stand the Raider fans. They be crying when we win. Oh, they be crying when we win. They be crying when we lose. They never happy. My neck and my back. Hey, he got a good point, man. Roy. Yes, sir.
Neck and my back.
Man, shout out to Roy, man. He's got a point, man. There's a lot of Raider fans out there that can't take a win, and they can't even take a loss. And when we lose, they like to just bash on everybody. And for everybody that's calling for Derek Carr's head, bro, you put any other quarterback over there behind that offensive line, they're going to be struggling too. Derek Carr did make his mistakes, though. But, I mean, you look at Patrick Mahomes with his offensive line in the Super Bowl. He struggled. Yeah. He looked like a regular quarterback out there. So everybody calling for Derek Carr's head, I think they just need to cut it right now because I think they forget where we come from. They don't know how good that he is. They don't know how good he is. Our offensive line really struggled in today's game, and that's props to the Bears' defensive line. They got to him a couple of times. Yes, Derek Carr could have made a good throw here or there, or even ran the ball. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr is that guy. And it's funny when we win, a lot of these guys praise him, say, "Oh, he's the MVP. He's that guy." Blah blah blah. But when we lose, it's like.
The best is whenever they're like, "Oh, I'm never gonna bash on Carr again next week."
Yeah. Completely, like, what? He earned my respect, and then when he loses, get rid of Derek Carr, fire John Gruden, all of this. I'm like, bro, we're still 3-2 until the end of the season, where we're if we're 3-15 or something like that, then we could talk about it. But right now, we still got a whole season ahead of us. We lost to the Bears fair and square. I don't know about fair and square, but we lost to them. Give them their props. But we still got more games to go. We got a good schedule ahead of us. We just got to go out there and win these games and just prove all the doubt is wrong. Yeah. No matter what happens outside of the field, with whatever antics is going on, we got to go out there and just win.
Yeah. Anthony Moreno in the chat. Simone and Cody, I'm a Raider fan to the bone. Every year they break my heart, but this season seems worse. Am I crazy? The season seems worse right now.
Yeah, right now. It's not. I've seen worse. I've seen worse seasons. So I wouldn't say it's a tough loss. Last week's loss was tough. This week's loss was tough, but it's not that bad. I mean, knock on wood, but
yeah, it's plastic, but I get it.
Oh, is it plastic?
It's just plastic table,
Okay.
but hey,
That's besides the point.
I understood. It's wood. It's wood. It's wood. You can't see underneath
Knock
the
on
tablecloth.
wood.
Yeah. Oh, there we
Knock on
go.
wood,
Oh, Seawood. Seawood over there in the corner
Yeah,
making
yeah.
a special appearance. Sensitive channel. Car wears eyeliner. Mariota's not healthy, but I get it. No one is mentioning the negative comments because all the negativity was on TV. Our O-line is poop emoji, poop emoji, poop emoji. Yeah. Broncos are so happy to get the Raiders next week. Our weakness has been exposed. Now, I'm hoping this was a chance. I thought this week would have been the week that we decided to go out there and show who this team really could be.
Yeah.
Have a bounce back after getting basically our face kicked in last week by the Chargers, a division rival, all the comments said after the game, all the stuff that was, they're taking shots at Carr. They were just walking around their social media team. You'd have thought that they won the Super Bowl. So I thought that this team was going to be able to flip around, make a statement, and really show what we're made of. It's not how you get knocked down, it's how you get back up.
Exactly.
And we're still not getting back up. So I don't know if the get back up week is this week. Because, hopefully after 2 losses like that, the Broncos shouldn't be happy, I don't think, at this point. I think we got a lot in the tank right now, a lot to fix, and hopefully no more wrenches thrown in our plans this week. Can we have a normal week? Probably not.
Never, bro. Every single game, man, our heart is just pounding. Even our wins, we can't even just relax, bro.
Yeah.
Every single win that we've had this season has just been heart attacks out there, man. But going into this game, it looks like an easy one, but I just hope that we can go and win this game.
Silver leaked the email story? Corey Sanford in the chat says Silver leaked the email story. Mike Silver.
Did he?
Ugh. That's why you don't like him. I think I'm blocked by him.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is, to be honest
Yeah,
with
Mike
you.
Silver. Yeah, that's okay. Keep it that way. Bears had weaknesses too.
Yeah.
They did. And that's where we got to look at the positives a little bit on the defensive side of the ball, because given all of our struggles, all of our 3 and outs, as much as we forced the defense to be on the field, they played pretty well. I get it. Like, there's that one ugly play, third and 12, and we have like 3 safeties on the field, and they still drill it right past the first down line. That sucks. Sometimes, we want to stuff a run. They're trying to milk the clock, and we can't stop the run. I get it.
Yeah.
But overall, if you're looking at this game full circle, I felt like we did pretty well on defense. And had the offense stepped up and flipped around and maybe made some big plays, it would have been even better for us. It goes hand in hand. Ultimate team sport. They're going to vibe off each other.
Yeah.
The defense was out there doing it with basically nothing coming from the other side of the ball.
And then Meek Robertson, man, he had a tough task trying to stick Allen Robinson, a guy that's like probably like 2 feet taller than him, man.
We're going to have that
task.
too.
It was a tough task, but he did the best that he could, but I guess it wasn't good enough, man. And shout out to Denzel Perriman, man. He was all over on the field on the defensive side of the ball. Again,
Him and Abram.
Leading this team in tackles with 12 total tackles.
Ooh.
Man. So shout out to Denzel Perriman. Still one of the most solid pickups that we had in the offseason. So I got to give credit to him. And shout out to Richie Raider. Shout out to Richie Raider for the $5 donation. He says, Raiders O-line crappy and a D takes a nap. Takes a nappy? I'll give. Yeah, I got to agree with them on that. The O-line was all bad, though.
Yeah. We're sitting right next to Las Vegas Boulevard, and we have like a patio set up over here. So as the sun sets, our lighting changes, and we'll have to make adjustments accordingly. Yeah. Simone and Cody. But previous seasons, I love Anthony Moreno. He addresses us every time by saying our names at first.
It catches our attention.
Yeah, Simone and Cody. But previous seasons were expected to be bad. Don't the pieces seem more valuable than the whole? It's hard not to think that those in charge need help. Man.
What did
he said basically like other seasons were expected to be bad. But off the last comment of this season seems worse, in his defense is that other seasons we're expected to be bad.
Yeah.
This, with the pieces that we have in place and how good we think the team should be, they should be better. We took a hit to offensive line, and I think that's where our biggest hit is. We did make an improvement on defense. We're still 3-2. Not where we wanted to be, but we should be able to make ends meet just a little bit here in the future.
Yeah.
So 4-2 would be great.
Oh, definitely.
Coming off a division win, we go 4-2. We're going to keep saying it. How are we still throwing offsides on third down? Andre Roman in the chat. How are we still throwing offsides on third down?
Bro, I don't know.
The pre-snap penalties, Atrocious.
Killed us in this game.
Atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Let's get down in here, talking about the second half a little bit. We came out after halftime, punt, interception, punt, our first 3 possessions. And we're down 3-14. How are we supposed to dig ourselves out of that kind of hole? This is the kind of frustrating part is driving me crazy about the offense. Because it's like, what are we supposed to do with that? Give us a chance. Give us a chance. Go down there. Make a big play. Take some shots down the field. We've been doing it the whole time. I get it. I mean, Derek Carr was running around. He was scrambling. We were able to buy some time. John Gruden needs to be able to get in there and dial something up and take a shot down the field.
He's got to do much better, man. Much better, man. Shoot. Shout out to Callie Gonzalez, my bad, real quick, for a $5 donation. He says, close the blinds for my boy Raiders. Hey, we got it all situated right now.
Yeah, we're getting there. Now we're dark. We're all over the place. Yeah, we're all over the place.
For real, though. It's all good, though.
Jason Fritz says, Waller has been a ghost since week 1.
Waller, that's what I said. In the first week, he had 19 targets in that game. And then every single week after that, like, those targets started going down. And then in this game, I don't even remember how many targets he had, but he had one big drop that I was kind of surprised by.
Yeah. O-line is bad. I see that. I see missing Hudson.
Oh, man. Hudson's, I think, on an undefeated team still. Rich Incognito still out right now. Hopefully he can come back soon. Yeah. This offensive line, I don't know if it made much of a difference having Alex Leatherwood at the guard position or even having Brandon Parker at the tackle position because they were still struggling out there. Yeah. Khalil Mack was getting to him, and they were only rushing 4 players out there. And I don't know. I just hope that this doesn't mess with their psyche. I hope that Derek Carr is okay, comes back strong. I know he looked pissed out there, man.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of that game,
he took a big shot too. He did head and shoulder right there.
Oh, on that 4th down.
Yeah.
Right?
So probably concussion protocol, right? Is right what he went into.
So I don't know if that messed him up for the rest of the game, but shout out to my boy Carr. He still came back in the game after getting knocked out. Yeah. The GOAT Nathan Peterman came in for a couple of plays. He did his job.
He converted a first down on that. And he stretched. And those, dude, there's some. We're talking about the refs, dude.
Yeah.
Those ball spots that were there, those 2 where he stretched and then they marked him short. Like, I mean, you can see where the ball landed.
Yeah.
They scooted that thing back like a whole 3 feet.
Man, those referees were on a different one, bro, today.
Yeah.
But it's all good, man. Shout out to Luis for the 99-cent donation, man. Appreciate everybody that's up in the chat. Shout out to the chat out here. I know it's a tough game to talk about,
Yeah.
But we here. At Sahara, Las Vegas.
That's Sahara.
Holding it down, yeah.
Holding it down. Shout out to Sahara, Las Vegas. Shout out to Chickies and Pete's. It looks like nighttime right now. We're right here in the dark. We'll probably wrap it up here pretty soon, obviously, with all of our technical difficulties and all of the Raiders' difficulties. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, I still felt like at the end of the game, the defense was holding their own. They kept us in the game and gave us chances to go down there and score.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it happened the way it did. Let's talk real quick, too. Mario Edwards Jr. tossing Josh Jacobs like that. Did you see the way he got up in Mario's face? Josh has no one's messing with him like that.
He's still a dog, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how he was feeling. I mean, Mario helped us out a bit right there on that flag, giving us the first down, man. Still making plays for the Raiders.
Yeah. Dropping the chat. Obviously, chat's getting wild. Every Raider fan in there is, I think, angry.
Yeah.
Is your chat angry?
Yeah. Shout out to Batman Vibin. He actually donated $5 just to say the whole right side of the O-line is just garbage. Leatherwood got to be benched and replaced with a vet from free agency. And, man, I can't really disagree with you that much because that right side is really bad.
Yeah.
Leatherwood, I know he's a rookie, but it's been horrible over there. You switch him out and you put Brandon Parker over there, they still struggling against some of the better elite pass rushers out there. Yeah, so I don't know what they got to do. They I don't know who's even out there, but they need to go get some help on that offensive line because it's really struggling out there. And Derek Carr can't get anything going. We can't get any running lanes out there, so it's only going to come back and bite us in the ass.
Yeah. There we go. Getting the windows back open, getting a little light up in here. We need to open up the ones over there on that end.
Oh, okay.
That's what we need over there. We'll get there. That's what is producer Mike, where are you? I can't see you guys too dark. Yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, Raiders are trash. Will continue to be trash. I'm telling you, man, this is. Oh man. Okay, I like this. Raiders will come back after the adjustments.
We're in for a long year. We'll see. We got a lot of games still left, man. We still got a lot of games to go out there and win, but
we just got to flip the script, man. We got to get the energy back.
Yeah, today's energy, the vibes just don't feel like it's there, man. I thought we were going to come back in this game, man.
Yeah.
It was just a little too late, man. A little too late for us to come back.
Turn on some lights. We can't see. It's too dark. I love it. Drop any last comments in the chat, questions, any different concerns that you don't think we didn't talk about. I'm just going to kind of end the game review with being down 8 points at the end, and we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Third down. Was it 3rd and 8?
Yeah.
False start, 3rd and 18.
And then
obviously the throw. We talked about the throw, but 3rd and 8, we can't get to that point. We got up to 4th and 5, which is great.
Still,
3rd and 18
options, man. But I don't know if Derek Carr was like looking all over, but he was trying to make some kind of play, but it wasn't the play. So I mean, it was frustrating for him, frustrating for us. Shout out to Carlos Anthony Castro for the $2 donation. He says, Raiders.
Yeah.
I can't even.
It doesn't. It's not the same right now.
It doesn't feel good, bro. Just saying
it's
it,
not
bro.
the same.
My mouth is just shut right now.
I know. It's like, I mean, it's still there. It's in my heart right now. It's just not coming out the lungs.
KK Lon says, what happened to all the weapons, man? I don't know, man. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to get to the weapons.
What did Ruggs
man.
have today? 2 catches?
Let's
Maybe?
see. He did. He had some solid catches. Ruggs had 3 catches for 51 yards.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Brian Edwards, what did he come away with? Anything?
2 for 22.
Okay.
But he was targeted 5 times, so he dropped 3 passes. Yeah.
Or at least for sure dropped 2.
Yeah. Hunter Renfrow was our number 1 receiver out there. 6 for 56. Derek Carr didn't really have a good day today. Went 22 for 35, 206 yards, and 1 interception. Got sacked 3 times.
Oh.
Tough. You know, and coming off of the first 3 games, he had like 300+ yards or something around that. Coming into this game, like just to have 200 yards in this game. And an interception. That interception was kind of crazy. I got to give it up to that defensive player,
that was
man.
a good play.
Like, it was a good read. He caught the ball, and I was just like, dang,
Sucker.
man.
That was Zay Jones, huh? Zay was laying out for it, too.
Yeah,
that was almost a bad,
almost.
he squeezed right through there and got that ball, luckily.
Richie Raiders says, shout out for the $5 donation.
See you guys.
Says, got to blame Gruden for our O-line. Man.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
We're missing Rodney Hudson right now. You know what would have been cool is whenever he requested a trade that we were just have said, no. No, you're not getting traded. You're staying here.
Man, I guess the Raiders respected him too much to just, give him that,
I guess, but come on.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well. It happens.
Yeah.
We don't know everything. We don't know all the details. There could be more reasons behind it, too, but.
Yeah. Shout out to Roy. Roy, for the $2 donation. I like how he's being, he's bringing the good vibes around here. He says, we will be okay. Win or lose, Raiders for life, man. Exactly, man.
That's all you can do.
We're still going to scream Raidernation for life.
Still going to be excited for the game next week.
Of course, man. Every single week we're going to be excited, man. Somebody up in here in the chat says, you guys need to get a ring light. Bruh, we actually got a guy with a light, but he just didn't come through today.
Producer Mike, we miss you.
That's probably why we lost today. No,
I'm going to tell him that.
Yeah. It's okay. We got the darkness right now because that's how we feeling right now about this game.
Yeah, it's setting our mood right now. Mood is dark.
And I Bernal for the $1.99 donation. She says Gruden's ego is the problem.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. He's got a problem. I just can't figure out what it is yet.
Yeah.
Our offense is just flat. Nothing is happening. We can't get creative. One really cool play was that little pitch play. Did you see that out of the gun?
To Ken and Drake?
Yeah, there was
I like that.
Had a little audible. It seemed like, obviously Derek saw something. And it was like a 3rd down, too.
I was surprised that they did that, man. But luckily enough, they got the first down on that play. All right, man.
Yeah, see you guys. Shout out to Los Villanos. I'm actually an official member as of today.
Oh, shout out.
It's a little dark, but
yes, sir.
Official member here. I got my bandana. I got my patches. I got my shirt.
Official, like a referee blowing his whistle.
Yeah, I got jumped in. I got jumped in. I got 8 seconds with him.
8 seconds. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
We're a part of it.
Man, it's crazy. Somebody pointed out in my chat. I lost it, but they said they brought up how our offense was trash and our defense was okay. But is it kind of crazy that defense has been our problem for the longest time?
Yeah. Now it's kind of not.
And then in the year that we have at least solid defense, our offense is the problem, man.
I know.
We can't move the ball, and our offensive line just cannot block, man, at all, man. And I think Derek Carr has been sacked like more than 10 times so far this season, I believe. At least.
With 3 today. I'm sure he had 3 or 4 last week.
Yeah.
So.
It's just kind of crazy how it came full circle. We do have the weapons. But our offensive line, a lot of people have been talking about this. A lot of analysts, a lot of Raider haters have been talking about our offensive line and saying that our offensive line was really, really bad going into the season. And right now, they don't look wrong at all, man.
Yeah.
I hope that they can pick it up, man.
Carlos Gonzalez in the chat real quick. Cody, come on. That's the job of coach. John must be held accountable. You're giving him a pass. WTF.
No,
I'm not giving him a pass.
No. He definitely is accountable for this loss. Definitely. Most of our losses.
I just don't know what the issue is.
I don't know either, man. Oh, his play calling, man.
I guess, but
his play calling and the offensive line. That's two things that really stood out to me is the offensive line and just his play calling on the
Is he just too
side.
predictable? Is that the case?
I think he is, man. I think he is, and the drop passes don't help out at all either, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex for the $5 donation. He says last year it was our defense. Now it's our offense. Waller is a top 2 tight end and gets 2 targets. Inexcusable play calling on 3rd downs. And Richie Raider for the $5 donation. He says much love, Raider Nation for life, man. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for the donation. But yeah, they're right, man. And those 4th and 1s that we don't convert on. We converted on a lot of those in 2016.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people were talking in the chat were saying, bring back Jack Del Rio. But I feel like it was just
unless Jack Del Rio can bring back Richie, Rodney, and Gabe in the middle, I don't think stuff like that isn't going to change. We got to just get more creative
and bring back Khalil Mack.
Oh man,
Khalil did his thing, man. I gotta give some props to Khalil Mack. I believe he had 2 sacks in this game.
Close, at least for sure, one good one.
Yeah,
he wasn't taking it easy on his friend either, man. He threw him down there pretty hard.
Yeah.
Interesting comment. It kind of flips a switch in my mind here. Pano Z, he says, I thought we'd call more screens. It's interesting because it does seem like we're just so bland. Like, I don't care if screens aren't working. You call them to keep the defense on their toes. You need to have a wide array of plays, and it seems like we're just going with the simples. We're trying to run it down their throat or buy a lot of time and throw it downfield. Not going to work like that.
Especially with this offensive line, man. Like, most of those 3rd and shorts, 4th and 1s, we were able to just hand it off to Josh Jacobs, and he just get the 1st down. But our offensive line, like the one that we had before, was able to push defensive line. That time we played the Chicago Bears back in, 2017, I believe so?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was 2019 or something like that. Yeah, back when we played them that year, we were able to neutralize their defensive line, man.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack didn't get nothing on us, man.
Well, a lot of that had to do with, and I hate to say it and admit it, but Trent Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Him being in that game.
Oh, man.
I know. I hate to say it. I mean, obviously Trent Brown's play wasn't his issue. He was a good player.
Yeah.
But it was his availability and his softness.
Softness?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
His soft as Charmin. It was ingrown hair put on IR. Chandler in here says, Mac threw up the O for Oakland. I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
After the 2-point conversion. Now, here was my theory.
Yeah.
Because he threw it up.
Yeah, I seen it, bro.
Now,
okay.
Is it an O for Oakland or is it a 0 for 0 points? I don't know.
I think it was an Oakland, man.
You think so? In Vegas?
Yeah.
That's pretty bold right there.
Yeah, I think he's still got respect for the Raider Nation, man. He's just in a
he definitely does.
Yeah, I think he's still got a love for the Raider Nation. I think he just want to show his support. I mean, I don't hate Khalil Mack, the player, No. I just hate that he's not a part of the Raider Nation. But you know what? I think one of these days he's gonna return to the silver and black. We just don't know. Yeah. But I do give my props to Khalil Mack, and if he was definitely throwing up that O for Oakland, then much respect to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he send another?
Trying to keep up with the chat. Chat's wild.
Yeah. Richie Raider sent another $5 donation just to say one love, Raider Nation for life.
That's what it's about, man.
You already know, man. And us Raider fans, we're always going to be emotional about these wins and these losses. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be mad about this loss. I mean,
I'm mad about the loss, bro.
I'm mad about the loss. And I know if we won this game, we would have been all up and down the strip talking our, talking our shit throughout the strip, just yelling Raiders.
Yeah.
But right now,
we're not.
We're just over here just trying to get by, man.
Keep those donations coming to Samoan Raider. My boy's gonna need some money on the strip tonight, man. He's got to earn his good time today. He's gonna have to find it somewhere else. He's not coming with the game. Ty Levitt says, "Fire Chucky." Oh, man, that's same name as Dallin.
I don't think
there's
no use of firing Chucky right now. He's still got a couple of years on his contract. We're getting better each and every single year. The year's not even done. We're not done, man.
Yeah.
Job not finished.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Hopefully we're just getting started this next week.
Yeah.
That's the idea to flip it back around.
If we lose next week, then we can talk about it even more. But right now, man, we 3-2, and if the Chiefs win today, we're still tied for second place in the division right now, and we still could go out there and still take the division. We still got the Chargers again later on in the season, so it could go anybody's way. If we let this loss get to us, then we're gonna be a losing team this season. But if we could just win this game and move on, then we could be in the playoffs. I do believe that this is still a playoff team, man.
Shout out to my guy here, man, with this his jersey's dope, man. He's got all the patches.
That's Tech. Raider Tech's right there, man.
There we go. He's ready.
Man, sheesh. Like I said, man, we still got a long season ahead of us. One quote that I love hearing from Cody back in the day was when he was up 2-0 in a series, and they were saying, "How you feeling? You feeling good?" He was like,
"Job's not done.
Job's not finished. Why should I be excited?"
Yeah.
So for us, why should we be mad? Why should we worry about the season? We're 3-2. Job's not finished. We still got a whole season to go.
It's only 5 games.
Only 5 games, man, and we're 3-2. If we were like 0-5 or 1-4, then okay.
Yeah.
But we are 3-2. We led up this game. We were favorites going into this game, but we just got to move on. Shout out to Ibernal for the $199 donation. He says Trent Brown played more games than Richie has. Oh.
I guess that's true.
I got to go back and look at how many games that was, but we'll have to see. And shout out to Richie Raider again for the $5 donation, man.
Richie Raider coming through, man.
Coming through with
He's looking out for your boy walking up and down the strip tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to be up and down the strip trying to pick myself up, man. He says, I was mad. Ain't going to lie. Raiders need to get on D for the Bears running game towards us. Oh, Raiders need to get on the D for the Bears running game towards us. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but that's when they killed us the most was in the running game. The Bears running game really killed us. Their passing game wasn't really doing much. Justin Fields, a rookie quarterback, he didn't beat us with his arm.
No.
Not at all. We were able to get to Justin Fields a lot.
Yeah.
Their run game was killing us. Damian Williams in the backfield and Herbert, whoever the other guy is, was killing us on the ground. We couldn't tackle, and their blocking was...
And they didn't even have Montgomery in there either.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out to their offensive line, man. They were able to hold our defensive line. I mean, there was a couple of holding penalties that didn't get called, but you know what? For the most part, they were able to hold it down, especially in the running game, and we just couldn't get them, and that's where they beat us the most. So the Raiders' defensive run defense really struggled for most of the game.
Yeah, I see the Chiefs are losing right now, according to the chat. Also, Bono Z says, we all got to check in a mental health Monday with Graphic tomorrow. Oh, man.
I think Graphic is over here in Sahara.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah, we need to tune into that mental health, especially for these Raider games. These Raider losses, bro, like, I don't know, man. We'd be depressed, bro.
Man. They put us through some stuff, dude. We got a lot to deal with as Raider fans, and this is one of them. And let's not act like, I mean, I get it. It sucks. It's the passion you talked about. Yeah. Raider fans are going to be like that. It comes with the good. It comes with the bad. Your loved ones. You know, it's family. Who are the people that you get the most mad at? Your family, right? Your kids. Exactly. It's because you love them. Yeah. That's the problem with the Raiders. Yeah. We want them to do good. We want to see them succeed. When they screw up, when they do something you don't like, we get mad.
Of course.
And we express ourselves. Sometimes we say things a little too much. Some of you guys get a little wild, but that's okay. I get it. Mental Health Mondays, Graphic Raider tomorrow.
For us, though.
Oh,
man. My boy Richie Raider coming through again with the $5 donation. He says, here's another, my brothers, man. Hey, shout out to my boy Richie Raider, man. If you're out in Vegas, man, come over to Sahara one of these days when I'm out here, man. We got to go at least enjoy Vegas some way, somehow. And shout out to Fernando Garcia for the $4.99 donation. Says Raidernation for life. I've seen and heard this trend many times before. I feel Gruden will resign and Olsen will take over with Bennett at offensive coordinator. Playoffs, Joe Brady 2022. Okay. There's a lot in there. He said he's seen this trend so many times. I don't think, but each and every year Gruden's been our coach. We've been getting better each and every single season.
Yeah.
And last year we were 8-8. The year before that we were 7-9. Now this season I think that we could be a 10-11 win team still.
Yeah. Andre Roman says I can't wear my Raider hat tomorrow to work. Yeah, you can.
Wear that.
Put that thing on. Who cares?
What should you be scared about? You scared? Oh shoot.
What's going on, Bills? Come on, Bills. We're Bills fans right now. Shout out to Kalen Helm with a $19.99 donation. Ooh. Didn't say anything with it, but okay. Yeah, we'll just we'll keep talking for that.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Casey Romero says trade for Watson.
No.
Why?
Is he even playing?
Why?
No playoffs, just false hope. My guy, Simone Raider. Appreciate you joining me this week.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me, man.
Second time of many, right? We're gonna be doing this again soon.
Hey, you know, I'm only one call away.
Hey, I know. I've learned twice now.
Hey, I
call
cut through
away.
it. It was like I said, it was a tough loss to watch. But overall, it was a fun experience, man. Fun experience to be over here with my boy Raider Cody and just the Raidernation out here in Las Vegas. Man. I'm definitely going to be out here again. I forgot which game it was, but I will be out here again. So if Raidernation is in town, come on by. Chickies and Pete. It's lit over there.
Chickies and Pete's, man, is where it's at. The food was good. We taste tested it.
Bro, we got the windows
I'm hungry
out.
now.
Bro, we got the windows out here. The breeze coming through, man. The vibes are here. It just doesn't seem like that when we lose. But
yeah, my guy Simone Raider is enjoying himself a little too much. I caught him over there just hanging his hand out the window, enjoying the breeze, enjoying the weather. It is nice weather right now, but
it is.
Yeah, we'll be back Eagles weekend.
Eagles
weekend we'll be back out here. Make sure you guys come check it out. Sahara, Las Vegas. Go to RaiderCody.com/Sahara. And you can even book your room here using promo code LVCody. That promo code is going to get you 20% off. Mm-hmm. It's a 2-night minimum stay, obviously. You're getting your 72-hour cancellation. You're getting $50 in resort credit. It's always free parking here. And you get to hang out with me, maybe my guy, whoever the special guest co-host is that week. Murph's going to be in town, actually.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to check out the Blitnikoff Foundation event Friday, and then we'll be here Saturday and Sunday.
Is that what's his name, Murphy?
No, Josh Murphy.
Josh Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy.
I know his legal name now.
Murfreesboro. Lots of Murphs.
Yeah.
So, make sure you guys tune in. Chickies and Pete's was a great hospitality this week.
Yeah.
Great food, lots of TVs, good vibe. Raider fans were packed out in here, going crazy, enjoying themselves as much as they could on the very few plays that we had. But we'll make ends meet, obviously. And next time you see us, we will have our producer, Mike, back.
And we will have light. But right now it's dark because, we ain't trying to talk about this loss too much. But But shout out real quick one more time to Richie Raider because he sent another $5 donation, man. $5. Oh, man. He says another one, Raider Nation for life, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate my boy Cody for having me out here, man. It was a fun time. But, man, on to next week. That's all we can say. Just on to next week and hope for the best for this team, man.
Absolutely. We're going to wrap this thing out. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to Neighbor Dave. Says good show, Cody. Neighbor Dave is my actual neighbor.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, it's my actual neighbor right there. So as we're closing out, I want you guys to drop in the chat where you guys are listening from. If you're in Samoan's chat, if you're in my chat, drop in there. City, state, area code, country, as we've learned. I mean, we had, Australia tuning in last night?
Island?
Yeah, so make sure you drop that in there. And, we'll see you guys next time, hopefully after a W.
I know, hopefully.
Right? All right, Raider Nation. You can't see us, but peace out.
All right, then, Raider Nation.